Hey guys, it's Brat. She's back again. And today I'm here with the audition bag essentials. It's audition season, especially if you're in the commercial realm. You're trying to be in videos, award shows, tours. A lot of the auditions are happening now, especially on the West Coast. A little bit over here, but especially on the West Coast. So I just want to, give y'all the heads up. If y'all trying to get it in, this will be the time. Now, firstly, I would say you need a big bag. And by a big bag, I mean a big, big bag. One of my favorites for auditions is my bag by Baboon to the Moon. It is a humongous tote, has waterproof materials, and when I tell you I can fit everything in here for audition day, I can fit everything in here for audition day. It's big, it has a little bit of compartments inside, and if you know how to pack something down, you can definitely get a lot of things in here. So first, again, recommend a big tote. This is from Baboon to the Moon. Other brands have them, but I just like it because it's very durable. And I've even traveled with it, and it's come in clutch in situations where I need to transfer items from one bag to another. So shout out to Baboon to the Moon. Secondly, again, we got our handy dandy list. Resumes and headshots. So I carry my resumes and headshots in this portfolio situation. I got it from Muji. It's Muji. It's like they have stationery, they have home decor, a little bit of clothing. They kind of have a little bit of everything. And this is where I put my resumes. I put my headshots in here. In this last audition, I had to have sheet music. I wouldn't say hold the sheet music in here. They say you have to put it in something else, but this is my first time auditioning for a musical, so I didn't know, so I had my sheet music in here. But this is what I do carry my resumes and my headshots and body shots in because it's waterproof and it keeps everything flat and not getting crinkly and all that. So, little portfolio. And next, 2 outfits. I say 2 because sometimes you don't really know, you can research the vibe as much as you want, but maybe you show up to the audition and you see the vibe is, you think it's, giving utilitarian chic, and you get there and it's giving 70s glam. So I would say always have fits that kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. So say you go in for somebody's music video, you might have a baggy, cute fit, and then a more form-fitting fit, so that when you arrive there, you're like, okay, this is what I need, and you have it. Because you want to stick out, but not in that way. My way to stick out in terms of clothing is usually color choices, because again, even though I'm wearing black right now, I do not wear all black in my everyday life, and especially not in class. So I might have a pop of color somewhere, so people will be able to easily identify me if they want to choose me for a callback. Yeah. All right. So 2 fits. I say for women, hair, and only because so this happened. Sometimes you go on audition, and again, it's a looks thing. So say you come froed out, and they're like, we're not here for the natural hair game, which happens sometimes. But if you have a wig in the car that's a middle part bust down or in your bag, then you could easily, put your hair back in a pony if you're able to, and put that wig on, and maybe you might book, because that just definitely happens. It's a story of one of Beyonce's dancers. She had auditioned and she had her hair one particular fashion, and then she didn't get called back, but then she changed her hairstyle up and auditioned again, and she got the gig. So I say for women in particular, if you can have a phony pony in your bag or a wig that you could easily apply to your head quickly, it's definitely a good idea, especially concerning some commercial auditions. With Broadway, not so much, because they're always going to slap a wig on your head, so you'll be okay. But with commercial realm stuff, sometimes they need a little help with their imagination, so you gotta give them the vision. Yeah? Okay. Snacks. Hella snacks. Because you don't know how long. Sometimes, literally, before you're even seen, you're there for 3 hours. And one time I was in an audition in LA, we were outside in the sun. the freaking line was wrapped around the block and we didn't get in for a good hour and a half. And even when we got in, there was still a line. So you don't want to be getting hungry during this time, because with your energy dropping and then you're going to have to learn the combination full out, it might, show in your performance. So having snacks upon snacks upon snacks is always a good way to go. Now let's backtrack to outfits, shoes and socks. So with women in particular, you always want to have multiple shoes. So you could have your kicks, and then you should always have two different types of heels, in my opinion. You have your heels, dance heels, aka your Burju shoes, your thin heels, the ones that you see girls wearing when they're dancing in heels class particularly. And then you have your Broadway heel, which is not a skinny little heel. Broadway heels, they're always shorter and a little thicker because you're doing different types of movement in them. So I have a Burju pair of heels, and I also have a pair of heels from a boot from La Duca. So I have two different types of heels depending on which or what kind of choreo we're dealing with. So that's always a good idea. Have two different types of heels specifically for people who are required to dance in heels, yeah? Okay, and dance socks. So I have these dance socks, they're from Apollo, and they're specifically like, this one is for ankle support, helps with your feet. It's like a compression sock. And especially if you're dancing, if it's giving contemporary, or you're trying to feel more stability in your boot or something like this, these socks are definitely helpful. I love these. I usually, if there's a class where I have to get, people are barefoot in it, I usually bust these out because these make I don't know, it could be a trick on the mind, but it makes my feet and my lower half feel more stable. So they have these short versions, they have taller versions as well. So if you're wearing like longer pants, you can put them on under, or these are specifically like, I think they're calf length. They have a shorter length as well. So these socks from Apollo, love them, love dancing in them. All right, water bottle. Obviously, we trying to save the planet, and you don't know if there's gonna be water. You don't know if there's gonna be, a fountain. So come with your water. You don't know where. Sometimes when you're auditioning, you're like, where are we? Is this a warehouse? Is the bathroom water clean? Like, you don't know. So bring your own water bottle. And for people who wear makeup, bring your makeup bag. Here, let me show you. This is my travel makeup bag. It's itty bitty. It's holding my blush, my lip stuff. I got two foundations in there, some powder, lipstick, setting spray, mascara. It'd be more ideal if it had a handle, but you know what I'm saying. A small makeup bag with like maybe little brushes inside in case you have to reapply or touch up some makeup. Always put this in your audition bag, because you could be all there all day, sweat dripping down your face, foundation looking crazy. You need to be able to touch up if necessary, yeah? And again, because I mentioned bringing your phony pony or your wig, so also bring hair accessories as well, combs, clips, pins, whatever, in order to help you fix up your hair, okay? All right, guys, so again, that is the audition bag essentials. Sometimes even I like to have my audition backpack, even if there's not audition in sight, because sometimes you just need to get up and go. Somebody calls you last minute, and it's always helpful to just be ready. So again, if you just have a bag that's particularly dedicated for auditions, or your dance bag that's only for that, it comes in clutch, yeah? All right, guys. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see you for our next video very soon, okay? Bye.